Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. We're live on Twitch. Hello, Twitch. Hopefully we're good this week.
I have never met you all. I've never seen you all once be good.
Well, less bad than last week.
I have some mental juices left.
Well, that's good.
I'm frankly scared of taking a week off again. That threw me all the way fucking off.
If you want the recap, listen to last week's show. We're gonna go ahead and get going.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Okay.
I said I had mental juices. I did not say I remember what happened last time.
George is snoozing in a coffin.
I'm at work.
Work.
Can't hear you, Scott.
I said my character's at work as well.
Got the full recap, guys? Actually, on that, are you still here, Baker?
Yeah, I'm here.
You've been remarkably silent.
Daytime things. Yeah.
So again, was that the full recap?
As far as I can say, yeah.
I mean, yeah, kind of. We're doing. Johan's trying to get access to a library and getting grilled by Linus and getting jerked
Quite
around
sure
by
both
the
of those
jerky.
things already happened.
Getting jerked around by jerky elevators and.
Pretty sure all that had already finished, though.
Yeah, that's where we were at.
What were they getting information for?
Probably the mission that we're doing, hopefully.
Trying to.
And specifically?
Something to do with those dead people and the chains and the demon with the hand.
Was it a shrunken hand?
I'm not sure how big it was.
I can only remember so much if not my character.
Yep.
I do believe we were tracking on those gold necklaces, the attacks that were done by it, and a being known as a collector hunting said objects. But only Linus knows this. No one else does.
True. I did not put it in the group chat.
Technically, you don't have the clearance to read the information, so he couldn't publicly put it out.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Where we last left off, some of you were in places that were directly important, others of you were sleeping. Some of you fucked off. Apparently, Linus has gotten some new information about the case, having learned about the Collector. How much of this information do you choose to relay to the group?
Um, I would just relay that it is a commonly known entity that hunts cursed objects. That's all I'll tell them at this time.
Johan, you notice that your phone begins to vibrate. You got new information. The same goes for you, Vash.
Oh, great. So we have a monster hunting us since we have one of those things. Wait. One of those things is in my house. Fuck.
I was about to ask, where is that necklace?
I think Burb has it.
I have
Because
a
in a
necklace?
second,
No, it wouldn't have been Burb because she wasn't there in any of the sessions where you guys gained them.
remind me the time of day for where we are right now.
It's currently early morning or afternoon, early morning slash afternoon.
All right. There's a pause because you see trailing dots like Linus is still typing, and then it stops for 10 minutes, and then it starts again, and it stops, backs up. He goes, "Oh wait, sorry, got my coffee." Wherever we put that, we might want to find them fast because it doesn't care, and it will do by any means necessary to get that object. Who has it?
Or was it Johan who had it?
Johan gave his away because he didn't want to get stabbed.
That is
Smart man.
100% self-preservation. That is 99% of Johan's personality.
Wait, who threatened to stab Johan?
Great
Oh, I
question.
don't know,
You
the
wanna
people
find
that
out.
threatened to eat him.
I might just threaten to stab him for fun.
What was that, George?
George has a gold chain in his pocket.
It was George. Still in my house. Fuck. Alright, I'm going to turn from going. No, wait, no, I was in an Uber. I'm going to tell the Uber driver to change, or ask the Uber driver to change destinations back to my house.
Alright, I want you to do something for me.
Alright?
We're going to call this one a manipulation plus persuasion check.
Manipulation plus persuasion. Hey, I'm good at those.
What did I?
How many
I
hits?
can only hit one.
Ooh, fuck.
I roll 8 dice and hit once because the dice hate me.
Hey man, you want me to tell you to the office. I take you to the office. If you want from there, from the office, I can send you to wherever you want to go, but I have to get you to the office first. And he keeps driving, and you look on your phone, and it says ETA 25 minutes.
Cancel the
And you're
ride
like,
here.
alright, you are about 40 minutes from your home.
Yep, I'm going to call another Uber and...
Alright, we're gonna call that one a... that's gonna be computer plus... Yeah, let's call it computer plus manipulation.
He getting the black option for the Uber.
There we go. 2 hits.
Yeah, no, he called Uber black.
Yeah, right.
You are in, one of the busiest parts of New York. It doesn't take you that long to get a hit. Unfortunately, the first time someone catches you, they're like 5 or 6 blocks away, and you're like, all right, cool, this will be nothing. And then they cancel the call, then they cancel the ride, and someone else picks it up, and they're like 7 blocks away, and you're like, all right, this is starting to get dumb. They get to almost like 2 blocks away from you, and they cancel the fucking ride as well. After about 10 minutes of waiting frustratedly, you eventually just change from like Uber X to like Uber Black, and then within like 2 minutes, a car rolls up right in front of you.
Interesting.
Figures. I get in the back seat and...
Alright. ETA 40 minutes.
And I'm going to put that into the group chat. Just ETA back to my house, 40 minutes.
Naturally, as neither of the two kindred are from the Order Dracul, neither of them are awake.
Yeah. And I'm going to put in there, George has the thing. Going back to protect him.
Sweet.
Question in the group chat: are you going to try to kill it?
Or die trying.
Well, you'll die trying. The notes say it's immortal.
Then if only someone was there to help me defend my house against it.
How far away is his house from White Hat?
That is a good...
I think it was about 40 minutes too.
Yeah. It wasn't especially close or far. And also driving in New York.
I'm slightly sane.
That's cute. I didn't know it would do that. Remind me, what kind of defenses did you set up around your base?
No, we were supposed to get around to that, but we never did.
Is it more than a padlock?
Yes. And there's there's security cameras. I put security cameras up there. I don't think I put any... No, because I was Shadowrun that I put the guns and stuff in there for.
Yeah, I know. You made like 2-3 Shadowrun characters this last week. It's all blending together.
And
It's all a
of them
dice
have
pool
safe houses.
I mean,
for
the
wise
technomancer.
reasons.
I know I put an alarm system and security cameras around the house.
Yeah, George also has a point into a safe place.
I don't think I can get there in time, nor would I necessarily be good to you in a fight. But do you have a connection point for me to get in and at least assist you from your own network? And give you extra eyes watching your cameras.
Yes. Give me a second. I'll give you a connector. And I'm gonna just give him a node into the network.
He's got his temporary off.
Yeah.
All things seem, lack of a better word, at least to you, they do, George.
Huh?
You wouldn't know. You're busy being in a coffin, vibing and surviving. CJ, and Scott, or that is to say Linus and or Vash. I'd like you to make an intelligence plus computers check.
Go ahead, Linus.
Your goal here is 2 successes.
I got 2 successes.
Excellent. You happen to be looking at the feed, immediately being like, I don't know that I want to be there, or that it'd be much help if I were there, but I can at least look from here.
Mm-hmm.
You see that the cameras surrounding the building are, doing their thing. There are a few pointed towards the front door, a few getting a perimeter around, and whilst there aren't necessarily enough to cover every blind spot, they do a good job of appearing to do so, which is half the battle.
Okay.
As you flicker through the various cameras, both inside and outside, note that there is one camera that is conspicuously dark.
What
It
what
is-
number is it?
This would be camera number 4. It's the one that points directly to the front door.
Linus at this point will have pulled up group chat on the side monitor and starts typing. Number 4, your front door is suspicious. The coffee needs to kick in. Front camera is dark. Have you had issues with it in the past?
No, of course not.
Then do you have one that would cover?
The camera comes back on live. It looks like there was some kind of temporary issue.
I would like to. Oh boy.
Do I have log access to that connection between the camera and its in the system?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I review said logs, please, to see if there was a data connection drop or if it was just getting dark to the camera?
We'll call that another intelligence plus computers check. Your goal here is 1 success.
Ooh.
It looks like the camera was never turned off, and it was connected to the internet. It's just that for some reason it was blank, almost as was going to replace the feed and then just never bothered to.
Like a black screen, or it was still showing a continuous feed without theoretically.
Like a black screen.
Okay. So,
As you're watching the footage, you get a notification saying that the door is opened, that the locks were just were undone by what appears to be Vash's identification code.
Ash, are you home?
I
What's
am
the
not.
time? You've got a problem.
I'm going to look at the Uber driver and say, I'm going to need you to step on it, and I'm going to put my gun to the back of his head.
Spicy. You know what? We'll call that manipulation plus intimidation.
Where's intimidation? There's intimidation. Oh boy, this is not going to end well.
What happened?
Do I get a specialty bonus since it's my firearm? Since it's my specialty firearm?
I don't know. Are you shooting him?
We'll see how
Also,
this
you
goes.
don't have a specialization in firearm.
Yes, I do.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at George's sheet. And also, you never specified what your firearm specialty was.
Oh, how do I do that?
Click the S,
Oh,
and then just type where it says new specialty, type what it's supposed to be.
oh.
That appears to be a nat 0 successes, though.
Yeah.
The guy immediately slams his foot on the brakes, and starts swerving towards the what are they called? What are they called? The lanes all the way to the side. Gods, I cannot believe this is escaping me.
Oh,
Yeah, you get it.
the emergency lanes.
Sure, that's good enough.
All right, fuck it. Bam.
He's called. You can see him reaching for his phone and just press 1 and enter. 911. What's your emergency? You can hear through the phone speaker. And you shot him.
Before he hits the 1, I'd like to before he hits the 9-1, and then bam, yeah.
Click initiative. If you can get 1 success, I'll let you shoot him before he presses the speed dial.
All right, where's initiative?
Top right, drive stats, and then just click dice.
Initiative.
What?
1.
All right, you clap this motherfucker in the back of the head for having the audacity to not want to get shot.
Wow.
All right.
You're on the middle of the New Jersey Turnpike, so your car is still swerving out of control.
All right.
Good luck.
It's a good thing I know how to drive.
There's a bit of an issue with that. There's currently a corpse in the front seat.
I'm gonna
And
push
you're
it
not
out.
in
I'm
the
gonna push it out of the way, hop in the front seat, and drive like a motherfucker.
Alright, let's do something real quick. I'm just gonna roll myself a cute little pool here.
What?
Group of dice.
No, I'm sitting in a pool of blood.
That's fun.
It's gonna look down mortals.
Yeah. The car is swerving. You're not able to get in the front fast enough to stop it from, hitting over to the side. But you do manage to push the body out eventually. By this time, people have already started screaming. Gunshots are not exactly silent, and you don't have a suppressor.
Especially not with a revolver.
So yeah, the cops are still called.
Alright, let's do this thing. I'm gonna do a chase.
Okay. All right. I need you to roll me dexterity plus drive.
How about 3 successes?
All right. Shit started.
Yeah, I'm just gonna freaking put it down as hard as I can to.
Oh gosh.
Just taking the quickest way possible that I know to get off the turnpike and get to work or get to home.
All right. There were already cops in the area due to, a car crash that was, inevitable on the turnpike.
Of course.
So they start gaining on you pretty much immediately. You are still vastly ahead of them, but they are in the area. They're notifying other cops. This is going to be on the news, to say nothing of whether or not you're
they're
successful.
they're gonna get a show if they catch me.
Moving away from this for a moment, Johan, how are you doing?
Linus good at driving.
I mean, I would be a little bit freaked out, but I feel like I'd be safe in White Hat, so I'm not gonna go like trying to fight an immortal being when I have very little in the use of physicality. No offense, guys.
I mean, nothing big on the line.
Just some vampires. One of those is my friend, so I'm going to go and try and save him.
I mean, yes, I understand. I understand that. I just also don't feel like I'd be very much help, as I have no weapons.
Shooting the cops?
And I, also don't want to fight cops, but I wouldn't know what's going on with the cops, I don't think, so...
Not yet.
No, yet.
Theoretically,
yeah.
Linus is the only one who's gotten notification about a chase going on.
I mean,
And
anyone
told
who
you
can access
guys.
the news could hear about it.
Yeah, text message group says, took the car, I'll be home in less than 40 minutes now. Or I won't, depending on how this goes.
40 minutes. What a commute.
Okay.
What are you doing, Linus?
I'd like to be tabbing through the cameras, seeing if I can track where the whatever has entered his domicile is. Or
Right.
the cameras? Well, hang on a second. How many cameras are on the inside?
Oh, it's pretty well secured on the inside, I'd say.
So, are there cameras down where you have George's coffin?
I'd say that there would just be motion detectors down there. Since they can't really be seen anyway, I don't know if the kindred can be seen.
Vampires can be, Kindred can in fact be seen on cameras as well as in mirrors.
Oh, then yes, there would be cameras down there too.
Put cameras in my
But
bedroom.
Just in the common
know,
area,
Uh,
not in the
catching them,
bedrooms.
well, like catching them doing vampire shit on camera is a bad thing because
Oh.
breaking the masquerade.
Oh, then yeah, no, I would obey the masquerade rules then. Just motion detectors.
So Linus at this point would be beyond just pulling up the cameras. He'd like to be pulling up all the other detection
anybody-
sensors that
any-
that Vash has, and seeing if there's been any changes compared to the last since the door opened for anything. Has something changed from what they were for their baselines?
It does not appear so. Quick question: do you have any wireless what are it called? Light switches installed?
Wireless light switches?
Yeah.
Probably not, no.
Find what you mean by a wireless light switch.
Yeah.
One you can activate on, you can turn on and off with your phone.
Oh, just smart light switches.
Yeah, thank you, because I was about to go like, no switch
How
is
is that a
fucking
thing?
wireless.
Yeah, there'd
Listen,
be
man,
smart. There'd be smart light switches. It's a smart
Yeah,
house.
smart.
Alexa, turn on the lights.
Exactly.
Honestly, Alexa's a bit of a pissy bitch about that.
Yeah.
I'd say don't tell her I said that, but she knows. She's difficult on purpose.
While I'm in there, I'd like to change his Alexa voice.
Bitch.
To Jimmy
Hmm.
Neutron.
Oh, you dick.
I'm trying to think of this app that was really good for the lights.
I just want to hear what you got to say on that.
Well, I was trying to use like this like product that was like, I don't know, kind of like its native app didn't really work well with, and I couldn't read it because it wasn't in English. But there was this one like almost like a universal remote for like Bluetooth lights, and it had like lots of like dancing lighting for LED strips. And I was trying to think of what it was called, but I couldn't remember.
One more time. Intelligence plus computers. That's for Scott, of course. How many successes?
3.
3 successes?
Yes.
Honestly, you just kind of see his light start flickering. Not like someone's, not like an electrical issue, though it might very well be one, but very much in the case of, it's almost like someone just jabbing the light switch over and over again to be a fucking dick.
Like it's strobing.
Like a child. More importantly, though, even if you look at the cameras pointed towards the door or anywhere else, before they get to the requisite floor, there is no sign of any visible creature.
Is there any distortion?
There's not.
Mhm. Ash, do you have any fail safes? Like panic locks?
Let's see, there's a total of 5 points in safe house. The vampire room, the downstairs has a panic room. Yeah, it has a panic lock. Yes.
So
I'll say that if you allow it, Nexus, I'll say that's the point from.
Gryffindor.
Yes, dear.
Let's be real. It's always a point from Slytherin.
mhm.
That's the point from George. This is the panic room for the kindred.
Mm-hmm.
So do I can't tell at this point I can't say that your motion alarms downstairs have gone off yet, but there's most definitely something in your house, but I can't see it.
Lock it.
For reference, you would know by this point that your house has been locked the entire time. You wouldn't leave it unlocked.
Well, lock the panic room.
Yeah, like I told him because I would have told him, hey, I asked him like, hey, did you get into your house? No. And I'm like, you have a problem, and that's why he goes and shoots a guy. Completely understandable from Linus's perspective. Linus is just going to immediately, because he found where the switches were for that, and he just went and clicks the panic room button. I'm like, I'm hoping it's not in there. Otherwise, is there a time delay on this, or can I switch it back off from out here? Do you have to do something special to it?
Myself and George are gonna need to set it off, but manually. But it'll be fine as long as the thing's not in there with them.
Okay, you better hope. And
In theory, I might be bringing some human fodder with me.
so
Now,
we're
I want to
gonna
bring
need
up
a
the
cleanup
fact that
crew.
Vash has said that he's been human the entire time, and this is the first time he's brought up anything about being non-human.
Technically, we know about you.
Not all of you do. I think this is more for the rest of the
Oh, I
party.
know. I know.
Ash is scary then.
Oh, Vash is actually quite scary.
Does he? So do you have like a tie with like the devil or anything like that?
No, not the devil.
Someone else?
I have a feeling you're about to find out.
I do too.
George,
Hello.
even in your deepest slumber, there is a feeling that you get.
That's
Something deep within that tells
Whoa.
you that even your unlife is in danger.
Oh, 5 more minutes. Okay, can I do anything about it?
Of course, of course. Give me one moment. Sorry, juggling like 14 books.
That's talent.
If only I could do it IRL, that'd be impressive. Here it's just neat.
Oh, that's an interesting token that's on the board.
Yeah, they're friend shaped, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
I'd like you to do something for me.
Oh.
I'd like you to roll me. Let's call it. Wits plus composure.
What?
Just you,
Oh,
Linus. Or not Linus, but just you,
George.
George.
Can do.
Your eyes slam open, and you see hovering above you is. It's something. It looks like a floating trench coat, surrounded by this odd golden.
Odd golden what?
Aura.
Well. Just the trench coat? Okay, activate Auspex.
Go ahead. Are you trying to use uncanny perception or beast hackles?
Can I do both at once?
They do different things. So I'd say no.
Let's see. Focuses on danger. Blah, blah, blah. Someone is about to attack. Okay, let's go with that. Beast hackles.
Sure.
First use is free, it says.
It sure does. Roll your dice.
Alright. Which ones do I have to roll? Auspex plus.
It'll just do it by itself once you click the dice right next to the beast hackles.
Ah.
There it is. That is 2 successes. You may ask one question from that list.
Okie dokie. Well,
Or perhaps others.
yeah, because those ones listed are kind of useless.
But those are the types of questions that it's likely to give you, basically. Or
Yeah.
give you answers to.
Does this thing pose immediate danger to me?
As far as you can tell, it is very, very, very much a threat.
Well, crap. Okay, I'll take a look at its. Oh wait, I don't see a body, right?
No, you see a trench coat.
Okay, well, can't check for hands then. Would there be?
I'd like you to do something for me.
Okay.
I'd like you to roll initiative.
Can possibly do.
It's very simple. You go to the double swords on the top right.
Yes.
You click the dice. All right. The figure in front of you looks towards you, looming over you. In your mind, you can hear a voice. You have something of mine. Hand it over, or face the terrible price. As it speaks, you can see the trench coat that you're looking at fill out more and more. Inside of it is a body, or rather, a bright red skeleton.
Ooh.
From inside, you see its intestines hanging out, barely as flesh slowly begins to congeal on top of the bones. Rising above the trench coat, you see a crown made of thorns, burning blue.
Okay. My turn. All right.
Now react.
So is George still laying down in the coffin?
He is still laying down, and you've not had a chance to move, as you chose to instead turn on your supernatural senses.
All right. Reply to the thing. Is it that gold link that I got from the mortuary, slowly rising from the coffin?
You will hand over my prize, or face the consequences.
Alright. Out of character question, would there be weapons nearby?
Perhaps nothing too special. There might be one or two melee weapons and whatnot. Vampires generally don't use guns and whatnot since they're less effective on them.
Yeah.
There might be like a knife or a baseball bat or something.
Probably wouldn't still have that metal pipe from the first session.
Likely not.
Okay. I'll tell the thing. It's in my jacket pocket. I'll fetch it for you, if you'll allow me.
Point to it. I shall retrieve them myself.
Okay. It would probably be hanging up the closet that's nearby, assuming that there is a closet in the room. Which is pretty neat. I'll point to it.
Are you actually pointing to your jacket that you believe has the thing, or are you trying to point to something else?
No, pointing to the closet where the jacket would be.
Will that be your turn, George?
And slowly stepping towards, let's say, a bat. And then, yes, that would be my turn.
Sure. Anything that would be weapon-like would be on this side of the room anyhow.
Okay.
And we'll say there's like a little closet or something over here.
Okay.
while this creature or being or whatever it is doesn't appear to have eyes, you can feel it tracking it.
Uh-huh.
Over to where you point the closet at.
Mhm.
Begins digging through it for your jacket.
Okay. Wouldn't
Your
be
jacket
surprised.
actually be in there?
I'm not lying to this thing. I got a sense that it is a deadly threat. Not gonna lie.
It takes your jacket, and you see the fire from the wreath of thorns around its head slowly travel down the still congealing musculature of the body, trail its way all the way down the arms, and then light your entire jacket on fire. Within seconds, the only thing remaining are the pieces of the golden chain links, which fall to the ground.
It's a good thing that I have my phone plugged into its charger. All right, I'll ask the thing. Do you have a name?
Let's call this a manipulation plus persuasion test. See if you can convince it to tell you.
Okay.
None that you need know.
Fair enough. Will you be leaving now?
And as you say that, the collector fades out of sight.
All right. So, what time would it be now? Like, how drained would George be feeling?
As long as you don't go outside, you're still going to be a bit exhausted, but you're not in any danger. This is probably like 10 a.m.
Okay. Well, go over to the phone, text the group. Oh, when the creature was forming, would I have been able to get a look at its hands?
Yeah.
Would it look similar to the depiction that Johann did?
Somewhat. Johann's depiction was fully skeletal.
Hmm.
But otherwise, pretty similar.
Okay. I'll text the group. Some spirit or demon in a trench coat came and took the gold chain that I retrieved from. Where's my notes? Richard, the police officer. It seems to have disappeared, woke me from my slumber. And then see all that stuff that, what's his name? What was it? Oh, yeah, it was Vosh. About the bringing people over. Say, now might not be a good time for that. Send text.
Well, Vosh, are you gonna text and try?
I think he's going to be doing some worse things.
Yep.
Don't want to be irresponsible driver.
Is already has. Poor
What?
Todd.
Oh. We're getting a new map.
Yeah, can you not see it?
Nope.
Yeah, sorry about that. Forgot. There's a... Damn.
Ooh.
Parallax.
Alright, Vash, I need you to do something for me. We'll call this one another Dexterity plus Drive.
Alright. That is 1 success.
As you are driving away, the police officers of this point begun to encircle you. There are cars in front of you, cars behind you, and there's the ones in front of you are now beginning to slow down. The one behind you are speeding up. They are truly about to stop you in any way possible. Looking forward, you can see there's a blockade not too far ahead. There are exits there's an exit coming up to the right. However, if you take it, this will make your travel back to the back to your home, your office, even longer if you can make it at all. You can of course also just start. You can also of course start shooting the cop cars.
Hold on 1 second. I want to see something here real quick. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm going to slow to a stop. Put my gun back into its holster inside of underneath my shirt. Get out of the car slowly. I would like to call upon, as they all start to get out of the car, my sermon exploit. Calling upon the intimate metaphysical knowledge of the workings of the trust and awe of the human brain, the demon can deliver a speech worthy of the Sermon of the Mount. Any humans who can hear the demon's words take them, if not literal truth, then useful moral guideposts. If the demon delivers messages to the same group of people over time, he can use this exploit to start his own cult.
Alright, do note that this will only work with the police officers that are directly outside and near you. Anyone who's like watching from like the helicopters, anyone who's still in the cars, they will not be affected by this. And each use of this will consume your resource, your aether.
Yes.
Let this be the time where CJ completely crit fails again.
Yeah, right. I think I have this set up correctly. I do. Okay. So I'm going to get out and.
I mean, wasn't this his last time he went on a murderous rampage?
Well, it's gonna get anybody who can hear me. So if like they're listening from the helicopter, like if they have a boom mic that can hear me, they're gonna get it too. So if they have like one of those directional microphones that can pick me up as well.
That's not how I'm reading it.
It's anybody that can hear me.
Yeah, I'm
Anybody?
not counting. Yeah, I'm not counting it as anyone who can hear it through like a device though. Like if you're on the TV, it wouldn't count for the people on the other side of the connection. And for the same reason, I'm not counting through the boom mic.
So my eyes are gonna flash red, and I'm gonna adjust my coat. And it's dyed. That's now dyed red as well. Good afternoon, New York's finest. My name is Vashaldan Jix. Your most humble servant. I come to you today simply as nothing more than a mild inconvenience in your day, and I do apologize for that. I was simply trying to get home to my humble abode, where you're all more than welcome to join me, of course. There seems to be an intruder in my house. I haven't looked at my phone yet.
Probably memes on it.
Yeah, right. I would like for you all to work with me as I'm willing to work with you. And come with me.
I wanna come with you.
Oh, jeez. 2 successes.
Oh, Primum seems powerful.
Why do I have... I should have 9 Aether. Now. Yeah, and I have 1 Prinum. I have 0 Prinum now. Because I spent it doing that.
Let's see.
I think... No, I don't spend Prinum. That's just my stat in Prinum. I have 1 Prinum.
Yeah, it costs aether.
Yeah, not Prinum.
Let's see. Here's an extended test. So this takes a good few minutes.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of going over being all flashy and, you know, humbling myself as a humble servant to the law and nothing more than a mere speed bump in their day. And I do apologizing over and over again for causing such a fuss on the turnpike.
Now, what does it mean by their target number of successes equals integrity?
I
Because
don't know.
not sure if that's something that's been properly transferred over as. They do have integrity, but it's way higher than the few successes that you got.
Well, I guess it wouldn't work then.
Yeah, their integrity is like 7.
Then it wouldn't work then.
Wow.
Or
They're
you would roll integrity.
See if I can.
And it has to beat 2.
It meets it.
Alright then. That's how I would roll it. Because then it says integrity 1 roll per day.
You can see there's a lot of people who are very confused. They look at you, and the cops that already have their guns out start like pointing them down towards the ground as opposed to pointing at you per se. Those who are still in the cars are very clearly like shouting at them in their walkie-talkies and their ears and whatnot. This seems to be you stuck at a bit of a standstill. You're outside of your car. The police officers aren't leaving per se, but they, at least the ones that are already outside, seem a lot less hostile.
I like how the road's moving.
It's not moving, it's just you.
Oh.
Listen, she's already gone. She's already gone down the route of the edibles. Don't do this to her.
I think it's a moving picture.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's just you.
CJ, please.
what are you talking about?
Scott. Don't confuse the girl.
But it's funny.
But it's fun.
God.
And this is Linus in the group chat saying it.
Those of you who are awake, I'd like you to make me a computer plus intelligence check. Anyone who's got like something that they can use to like get newsfeed information that you believe that would make more sense for you, I'm willing to listen to your arguments.
Computer plus what?
You're not awake.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
That's
I'm sorry, it was computer plus what?
Intelligence.
Intelligence, okay.
Damn.
That would be a big old myth.
Damn, George.
It's my specialty.
5 successes. That's a crit. Yeah, no, George, you flip open your phone and you immediately see some jackass on. You see like 5 different news articles about like a high-speed chase on the New Jersey Turnpike. You see like this Uber car, and through one of the camera angles, you see your boss, Vash, in the window.
Just walking back and forth talking, and people are listening to it, but not like taking advantage of it.
Oh God.
Johan, you actually get a text message from your parents asking if you're okay because they have no idea how New York works, and they assume that everything that happens in New York happens right next to each other. And so they hear about this murder and police chase and everything, and they're like, "Are you okay? Did something happen to you? Is this you?" I was like, "Are you in this car?" And you see,
I wish
and you see a picture
Johan
of
would
the
text
car.
back yes.
It is the exact same. And it's the exact same news article and everything.
Well,
So nobody's going after me right now.
It appears. Actually, why don't you roll me a perception test? I believe you should be able to have a hotkey for that.
Yeah.
No, it's.
I just privately rolled some dice, so.
hey,
Oh no,
call
it's
bot.
privately rolled. Oh no.
You roll. You take a look around, and the situation is seeming more and more tense. The people who were not directly able to hear you, who were not outside, who are not so obviously connected to the event, are still out there giving orders. They're still watching, and it appears that they're now calling in backup. no one is directly confronting you, but it does not seem like they're going to be moving out of the way. It seems like they're planning on getting as many people around as they are physically capable of doing, because you've done some weird shit. They don't know what kind of like magical voodoo hypnosis that you've done to make people seem suddenly like forget what that you just shot a man in cold blood in the middle of a highway.
Perfect.
I'd like to text Vosh and say, delete all my information from your phone immediately.
I'm actually going to take my phone and like smash it.
In front of everyone?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like throw my phone to the ground.
And I'll Google how do I delete my information from someone else's phone because smashing it is not enough for forensics.
Or I delete someone else's satellite.
How do I erase someone else's phone
Well, I'm
data?
not gonna have a lot of time, so I'm just gonna just.
I'll delete GPS.
For anybody who knows, he's pulling a Tom Brady.
I'll
He's
text back,
deflating the
oh, sorry,
balls."
wrong number.
Tom Brady destroyed his phone as well when they were doing that Deflategate investigation.
Mm,
Did it work?
I mean, no, he still got suspended for it.
I figured.
Like, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have time to go through and. But I'm gonna look at them all and be like, all right, well then.
Guys,
one of the
I need to call the phone company so we can get rid of my records real quick.
one of the officers in the car says to the speakers, "Put your hands on your car, on the hood of the car. We're coming out.
All right.
Don't resist." The ones who are out there are just like, guys, you don't really need to do that. I mean, he just wants it was just a big misunderstanding, and they are promptly ignored.
I just put my hands on the car.
Whilst Vash is getting booked,
Oh
what
no,
are you doing?
I'm not gonna let him cuff me.
All right. More and more people are coming. More and more police officers and whatnot are swarming the area. As the ones who are around you begin to converge, what are you planning on doing?
I'm about to blow some minds, literally and figuratively.
So fuck any kind of masquerade. You're here.
Oh, I don't have masquerade rules.
Oh no, there is. What do you think White Hat is for?
Don't
Especially
become-
my kind of transformation, my kind of discipline. I want them to see me. I want them to see my gloriousness.
Again, what do you think White Hat is for?
Sounds like a them problem.
Not really. It'll soon become a you problem.
Yeah,
Probably.
it'll soon become a containment issue.
But me as like I did my reading. I'm a tempter. I want them to see me. I'm glorious and I want everyone to notice it.
You already hear CJ's exhibitionist.
I mean, theoretically, he said he's smashed his phone, so Linus can't go. Oh no! Don't do it.
So
Installs backdoor into his
comes over
network.
to me and I
Linus
turn,
also doesn't know what's happening. He's the only one who failed the test.
Yep. He was too busy installing a backdoor into Vash's home network.
I grow into about 8 foot tall, bronze skin, well, black and bronze skin, glorious black and red wings, and anybody close to me becomes frozen because I have a frost aura. As I rip into my demon form.
Wait a second, I have to find a modern street map real quick.
Angel demon form. It's complex.
see.
I have 9 ether left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna spend 6 ether to transform all of my parts.
As this is apparently the thing we're doing now, I have to set up the actual encounter as CJ versus like 12 police officers.
My money.
I might as well some head exploding.
I think they have this. No, I'm not that kind of demon to make them roll supernatural tolerance.
Your form would do it.
True.
You're no longer you are in an otherworldly form now.
Yeah, just one. He goes over to get the cuffs on me. I go, I like it rough. And I just
Oh no.
roll over and just burst into my true form.
Give me a second. Didn't exactly have that thrown together, so it's gonna give me a moment. I just have to put down cars and whatnot.
What does meeting an aspiration do, by the way?
Meeting an aspiration, it lets you restore some of your humanity or your something.
Oh, because I technically filled one.
Ooh.
Good enough.
DJ's the Slaneshi Prince.
Well, best of luck.
And as a result, now know that one of you is watching sport.
Johan is tuning into the live stream,
Sports ball.
watching all this go down.
Yeah, right.
Seven. Alright, one last thing. Just gotta put the police cars out.
No problem. I'm just testing my weapon that I have, my rivet arm, just to see if it works properly. Did it roll?
You're a bit sexy, Illidan.
Wits firearms +2 because of specialization, I think. No, just wits and firearms. Okay.
There we go. That there. Copy. Paste. Why wouldn't it let me add another one? Thinks it's some kind of effect. Interesting, but not something we need to deal with now.
We can do it.
You can do A. Alright, this is an ugly map, but we'll see what we can get. Alright, can you guys see it?
Yep.
Alright, roll initiative. Alright, let's see which one of these dumb bastards' turn it is first.
He read
It would be the one right next to you.
He's an overachiever.
For real.
Hold on a second. My frost aura is active, so
It looks like, as an instant action, the demon can spend 1 aether to summon the cold around them and give it direction. The cold fills the space of a small house or one large room, turning the environment to area.
extreme cold for 1 hour. Anyone
Anyone who enters the area gains the extreme cold tilt, which persists until they leave the area.
So, you know, a large room around me is extreme cold.
So we'll say all 5 of these guys. Sound fair?
Yeah. I don't know what the extreme cold tilt does, but
He's a sexy cop.
It's just a -1 penalty to all rolls.
They say freeze and
hey,
you
it gives
say
me a
no, you're-
chance to survive.
Per hour.
I mean, they have guns.
Shoot them.
They do. Anyway, let's say this guy's gonna roll his dissonance. With 4 successes, he is more freaked out than he is scared, and so he's gonna fucking unload.
Oh, question.
Answer.
He transformed into something that is, you know, not.
Yeah, no, I already did that. That's what the roll I just did was. That was the dissonance roll.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Just making
4
sure.
successes.
You know.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, this guy was not having any of it. And now he's gonna unload on you at close range. 1 success, which means he does 2 damage to you. You'll be clicking, open your character sheet.
Yep.
And where it says health, you'll click the box, 2 of the boxes once.
Okay.
Alright.
For 10.
And let me pop open this cheat sheet again. Combat, yada yada yada. Done that. Dexterity firearms, description. Was there a point blank? Nope. Regardless, this guy is just doing everything he can to. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's shooting into close combat, which makes it so that they have a harder time of it. If you just like grapple one of them, you're like, oh, I'm using him as a human shield.
I can do that.
But that's basically all he can do. Alright. This guy sees it. He's going to make his dissonance roll. Wow. These cops are afraid of not you, certainly. This one, seeing the chill surrounding you, surrounding his fellow allies, is going to take aim with his gun and fire downrange. It's going to be a bit farther than the range it's normally supposed to be at. So we're going to say that he gets a +1 bonus for aiming, and then a -1, and then a -2 bonus because it's past the normal range.
Okay.
So that's a total of -1 bonus.
Okay.
One success. 2 more damage. And he's gonna back off. He's gonna back over here so he can get a bit of cover. May have been too many of these fucks.
Whoa.
Only 1 success. This guy is afraid. Very, very afraid. He's never seen this before, and he has no idea what to do. We are going to say that he has earned himself a little tilt. And for now, he is stunned. Do note that stun only lasts for 1 turn. But, yeah, he's lost that turn.
Alright.
Alright, 2 successes. This one's not sure what to do. They've not exactly gone through training for this in the academy. With no better idea of what to do, he's going to do the only thing they can do.
God,
Find good
I was
position.
only 1 week from retirement.
Find a good position and then do what all American police officers are trained to do.
Shoot the different
Unload.
person.
Yeah, and load with as much force as physically possible.
Shoot the person that doesn't look like them.
Mm. He pulls out his little He pulls out his little revolver and gets her done. Wow, they are physically only capable of getting 1 success on this shooting person roll, apparently.
Okay.
Alright, the good-looking cop is going to make their test. Four successes. He always knew that it was going to come down to this. Him against the monsters of the world. Especially the monsters who are a different skin color than himself. It's time to show these monsters what a true American is like. He runs forward, gets caught in the extreme cold because true Americans don't need to use their brains. And he is going to let loose. Second verse, same as the first.
Still 2.
Still 2. It's always 2. Like, they only ever get 1 damn success. All right. The first few shots they tickled. Now it's getting a bit dicey. You started. You're no longer taking this like little stun damage, and now you're taking proper, nearly lethal wounds. All right, this one's gonna turn back. All right, forgot to do this. All right, that is 0 successes. They are going to hit a breaking point.
Cool, I broke one of them.
Yeah, no. Their eyes roll up to the back of their heads, and their mouth starts foaming. One only knows. God only knows what's going to happen to them, and in fact, I do.
What happened?
We'll find out. All right, Vash.
Alright.
Not great things are happening to you.
I'm going to very simply look at them all and go, you've seen God's greatness and you have shot at it.
Very American, yes.
You will not be forgiven for this. I'm going to just fly up and away.
Alright, they do have reflexive actions, so the one nearest to you is going to try to beat you with his, baton.
Alright.
And of course it gets the one success. It literally has a -3 dice pool. Alright, but it does hit you.
Alright,
So.
I took the 2.
Yeah, you fly up. And let's see.
I'm just gonna fly as far as possible, as fast as possible.
It looks like your normal speed is 14, so you've got 24 feet of fly.
28.
No.
If it's 14, it's doubled.
I thought it said this demon is capable of fighting adds a species factor of 10 to their speed while flying.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that says it's doubled, but it could be a different ability that you have that works on attacks onto it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take an action to attack either. I'm gonna do my action to just continue moving too.
Alright. I'm going to say that you fly off. In fact, I'll ask you to do one last test for me. We're going to call this, trying to be nicer. Dexterity plus athletics. God damn it. Alright, your flight away is shaky. You don't quite make it out of the you don't quite make it out of the scene, or at the very least you don't do so without anyone following you. You're not able to hide away from the copters above. Which direction are you heading?
I mean, I'm not doing great. I'm just kind of full autopiloting, literally. So I'm gonna just kind of autopilot back to the house. I know it's not smart, but I am almost dead, so.
Oh, absolutely. Linus?
Yes.
You get a phone call.
Ooh. I like the vampire accent.
Who did I get the call from?
Uh, as with almost all calls getting coming from White Hat, it just says White Hat, and it's you've never programmed this in. It's just a picture of a white hat on your screen. It's always like this.
Of course, I pick it up. I don't have a choice.
Agent Pabodi,
Yes.
tell me why one of your retinue is on national TV fighting with cops.
I look away for 2 seconds to get a fucking donut so that I can raise my blood sugar so we can figure out why the fuck the collector is going around and killing people. And he just has to go and play heroics. Or... well, he killed a guy.
What?
Do we have a containment team?
Oh, there are containment teams. One can be authorized towards you, for you. Do you believe this will be necessary? We're already expecting. Expecting Article C procedures when it comes to wiping this from the public memory. That's going to be a lot of resources spent.
I
Well,
hope to get paid well.
I can only imagine right now we've got probably 1 or 2 men down on the ground, foaming at the mouth from witnessing his visage. So we need to at least get people on site to take care of them immediately.
You're the senior officer on this operation. If you want us to send hunters in to eliminate the issue, it'll be on your word.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Can I put you on hold? I need to reach out to his lawyer before I tell you to do it. I know what the procedures are, but we did say we would work with him.
Do what you can. As you do that, we're going to swap over to Johan. Johan, how are you handling this current, it's honestly just a sporadic spurt of text messages from your mom at this point?
I mean, I feel like I would handle them as any good, responsible adult would, and mostly ignore them.
Alright, that would hit a bit too close for home. Too close to home.
Oh.
Like, I'll just respond basically like the first couple and be like, no, it's not me, I'm safe. And then if there's any more after that, it's just like, no, I'm not dealing with this.
Question, have you been reading the group chat?
Reading, like, actually in Discord?
No, in the game.
Oh, yes, no, I would
group
be
chat.
reading it, yeah. No, I definitely would be reading it. So I know about, what's going on. I just don't really... I don't feel like I would be of much use right at the moment.
You get a message from a number that you don't recognize, Johan.
Ooh, okay.
It says, what's that? Probationary agent Johann Adler. A member of your unit has been found to be breaking operation codes. And underneath it's essentially just a thumbs up or a thumbs down emoticon.
Okay, so I don't know how to respond. Like, it just says thumbs up or thumbs down, but like, I mean, I know what's happening, but I don't know how they want me to respond. Is if like I don't like want people out murdering people and fighting cops, but
I mean, you
I don't
kind of
want to be like
fighting cops.
what?
You kind of want people fighting cops. It's like a real life Grand Theft Auto. It just sucks that
Well,
you're the person who knows the person that's in Grand Theft Auto.
Right. So, I
Being
mean,
the one with the conscious.
I was like, as neurotic as Johan is, he would actually straight up just be like, yeah, I don't know how you want me to answer this.
Will you vote to execute them or not?
Oh,
This is on, then after like a few seconds of no response, it says this will go on your permanent record.
oh man!
Holy crap! I'm starting to share a brain cell.
Hey, I told you, stick over there. This is my brain cell and you can't have it. It's got
So
my
if
name.
Hey, one of mine.
I don't want anybody to get executed, but I want access to the redacted libraries.
One of them is literally just a video library, and it's just every single show and movie and fucking what are they called? Reality TV show and whatnot that Gordon Ramsay's ever been on.
I would save so much on streaming services.
It's like exclusively Gordon Ramsay based stuff. No other.
That's okay.
But, even thinks
no,
it
I don't.
shouldn't be Gordon Ramsay.
In fact, it's not even like Gordon. It's not even exclusively Gordon Ramsay, the chef. Anyone who has the name Gordon Ramsay is also in there. If they've ever made a Facebook post, if they're in that library.
Oh man, Gordon Ramsay posted in his local buy, swap, sell site that he's got some used tires for a 2007 Nissan. No, I would vote thumbs down. I don't want anybody to die. I don't want nobody executed.
Mm-hmm. Your opinion has been noted. Your phone itself turns off.
That's weird because it's like this isn't their phone. I'm gonna turn my phone back on.
You turn your phone back on, and there's just instead of like your operating system boot up screen, it's just a white hat, and you hear a sound coming out. It just says "naughty, naughty," and it turns back off.
What do you mean? This is my phone. I pay for this phone.
It is still
Anyway.
off. George, are you still awake?
Oh yeah, watching the live stream.
Of course. You get a similar text message to your phone. A member of your retinue has been found breaking the laws of secrecy. We'll vote, thumbs up, thumbs down on whether they will be executed. This will be on your permanent record.
Interesting. No reply.
Then you'll get a message in the background on a different channel from Linus going, did you disavow your client from your services, considering what he's just done?
No reply.
right, this is still 10 a.m. What are you doing now? After ghosting everyone who's responding, who's texting you.
I'm watching the news.
All right,
They don't
Vash.
know I'm awake.
This is, you know what? That's valid. He hasn't posted anything in the group chat. They have no reason to know he's awake. He's just gonna ignore.
Yeah.
I mean, it was confirmed that there aren't any cameras down in the levels that you're at, so yeah.
There are motion sensors, but theoretically no longer paying attention to that because there is a riveting show going on in the real world.
Is it sports ball?
No, it's Vash showing off all his fancy bits all over town.
All right, Vash. Are you trying to be stealthy at all on your way back to your base of operations?
I don't think he's here anymore.
CJ?
Yeah, he said, I've got to go to bed. I'll leave the stream on. Ping me when the show is over. Wife is falling asleep.
Oh, I didn't realize. In that case, are y'all good to call it here, actually?
To be continued.
To be continued.
Yeah.
GG, everyone. Scott, could you ping him?
I'll ping him. You roll us out.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. We've had an excellent time here and hope that you did as well. Other talking, ending the stream things. Be good to one another. Peace out.
Hasta luego.
See you later.
Alright, on future reference. 12 dudes was too many. As it turns out. Mind you, only like half of them turned out to be that. So like 4-to-1 odds for just remade demons, which is fair. Still more than is reasonable.
I wasn't expecting it to go that way.
I wasn't expecting CJ to actually run.
What do you think you do?
Oh, I did.